Hello my friends, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready for another YouTube video from your old buddy, DadCraft73. We're back here playing one man, one mod, trying to learn everything that we can about Industrial Foregoing. That's the mod we're playing. And we've learned a little, but man, we still have a lot to do. So let's jump in here and get straight to work. Now, yesterday we set up the latex processing unit. I think I need another log here. Man, I've been playing for about, I don't know, 2 hours trying to figure some stuff out, and I came to the realization that the pressure pipes mod that's in this pack, either A, I just couldn't figure it out, or B, it doesn't work with Industrial Foregoing, which is what has caused me to spend tons and tons of time on this single episode. So I removed it from the pack. We replaced it with logistics pipes, and logistics pipes are actually, if you remember back when we did Industrial Craft 2, we used logistic pipes. They will both give you the option to be able to transfer items and fluids around in the pack. So pressure pipes are going to be removed. If you have them in your world today, I don't think many of you do. If you do, whenever the pack gets updated, they are going to get removed. I guess on a side note, if you know how to make them work with Industrial Foregoing, please send me a message. Let me know. I can't figure it out. I tried in a creative world. I watched tutorial videos, and I came to the realization that I'm just pretty sure they don't work. Of course, we need to sleep through the night. We started recording, but logistics pipes do, and we're going to show you how they work today because we need to automate this. I mean, this is all well and good. I mean, it works, right? One of the things that I made, and I actually just destroyed them a minute ago. I threw them onto these cactuses in a fit of rage. Yesterday we made these fluid deals, right? So you have the push and the pull, right? And we're using, in this guy, the pull version. So we're pulling fluid out of the fluid tree extractor into the latex processing unit. Yeah? So what I had done in the footage that has now been deleted and forever lost to the bit bucket was I created the machine that we're going to build today, and then I created the opposite of this, which is the push fluid transfer add-on, with the idea that I could push fluids into this latex processing unit. It didn't work. It doesn't go into the machine we're going to build today. So it's not a workable solution for what we've got today. So that obviously is no good. So then I said, well, let me make another one of the pull add-ons, and I'll pull fluids into the latex processing unit from this side. You can only have one at a time. Only works one at a time. So not ideal. And I will admit to being pretty frustrated. Now you will see that we have some cactus here. I went, if you're playing along with me, I went essentially south. It's about 2,000 blocks. Just went on a little journey. Right there, desert. You can see the coordinates there, 676, 2749, if you happen to be playing along in the same world that I am. I would love to hear from you if you even decided to mess around with pressure pipes at all, and if you could get them to work. I know that the mod is great, and it does fluid transfer like a boss, but it will not pull fluids out of these machines. At least I wasn't able to figure it out. I tried to filter it. I tried everything imaginable. It just didn't work. So let's get into what we need to build today after me ranting and raving a little bit. So what we need to build is the water condensator. So we need some pieces parts here. I did do a little bit of mining off camera. I have a little bit more iron. I was getting kind of low on iron. I have a little bit of redstone. I burned a bunch of it making those other things and whatever. Whatever. The reason I went and found cactus is the pressure pipes mod actually required cactus green to make, as we talked about yesterday. But now I don't really need it. But we have it. We'll use it for other stuff. Trust me, I have a plan for what we can use that for. Don't you worry. Okay, so we need to make this water condensator thing. So we need a little bit of plastic. We have 10 here, and we need to just keep dumping water in this thing for now. until we can get enough to make our 2 pieces of plastic. Whoops. Nope. Okay, so we need 18. So we need 2 more, 1 more, and we should have 18. Perfect. And then we can take these guys and we can do this with them like that and get these 2 pieces of dry rubber. And then we just need some coal. Let's stack this thing up a little bit with coal. Let's make it some glass before I started recording. Okay, so there we go. There's going to be our 2 pieces of plastic, and we should be able to make this guy right here. We need a machine casing. How are we doing log-wise or this stuff-wise? Should be okay. That's okay. All right, so let's start doing some crafting here. Do we have stuff in our inventory? We're going to need that. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to be okay. So to start off, we're going to need one of these guys. We're going to need a block of redstone. I'm getting dangerously low on redstone. I should have been down there harvesting it as I was running around, but I was not. There's a machine case. I was essentially looking for iron. I was sort of in a panic. We didn't have enough iron. So we got to make a couple of these. 1, 2, right? And then we need to make a couple of these. 1, 2. And then we need to make a couple of these. Like so. All right, and then we should... Oh, we got to make some pistons. 1. Oh, we need a little bit more cobble. Nope, not gravel. Cobble. Okay. And then we can make this other piston. And then we should be able to make... Oh, we just need redstone. A piece of redstone. There. And then we will need some plastic. Okay. Now, theoretically, we should be able to make this thing now. Right? We need a bucket of water. Oop, not a problem. We will get that, and now we'll make the water condensator. The cool thing about this, it doesn't require power, and you put it in between 2 source blocks, just like this, and you can see that it fills up with water. It works very similar to the aqueous accumulator that we saw last month in our thermal expansion playthrough. Okay? Now, what we're trying to do here, water is what we want in here because we want to sort of automate this process, and we want to get water from here into this guy. So we already know that these things can't be duplicated, and you cannot put a pool version into this. So we have a pool in here. You can't. There's no reason to have a push. You can put a pool and a push in here, but there's no way to. We're trying to pull fluids in there, and you can't have multiples of these. And even though this thing right here has an interface, like if I take this out, right, and try to put this in, it doesn't go in. Okay, so it won't go in. So that is a bit of an issue. You can see that one just right-clicks in. I don't know if it tells you, because I don't know, it looks the same. I don't know why it doesn't go in. Okay, so we're going to use logistics pipes to move these fluids around. So the first thing we need to do is make some fluid extraction pipe, and we need some of these fluid transport pipes. So we're going to need to take some of this and turn it into this. Okay, and then we just need fluid transport pipes, and we might as well make a few of these. There, we'll just keep that like that. All right, and then we need injection. We need an extraction pipe, so we're going to need a sticky piston. Do we have the raw materials for a piston? We almost do. A little bit more redstone. And I went over to the swamp in the middle of the night and got some more slime balls because we need to make sure we have those. So fluid extraction pipe, we got to make a piston. And we're actually going to need 2 pistons, so we might as well make them. And then extraction pipe requires a sticky. And then extraction pipe right here, we're going to get 4 of those. Awesome. We're also going to need a fluid injection pipe, which is just a regular piston, not sticky. So that's fluid injection pipe. And then we already have fluid transport pipes. And if you remember from our time playing Industrial Craft 2, this is really simple to set up. So you take your extraction pipe, you stick it here. See, it even has a little bit of fluid there. And then you do your injection pipe and set it here. And then you just run fluid transport pipes like that. And this thing works like a dream. By the way, I made this wrench. It's the only wrench in the game because I was going to try to spin blocks around with it. It doesn't work. I don't know what it's actually for. I don't know why you need to have this, but it doesn't work. So yeah, this thing right here, waste of resources. Junk. Don't make that. So anyway, now we've got this thing clear full of water. Yeah? And now we've essentially automated this whole process. We do need to get some more logs because we're cranking through stuff now. Where am I going to get some wood? I mean, we have tons of trees. I'm trying to avoid cutting down those big ones because they become such a mess to deal with. So now we've gotten to a key step in our process, which is being able to automate the rubber production. So we're already producing latex by dropping these blocks of wood down behind the tree fluid extractor, and we are pulling the latex out of that and putting it into the latex processing unit. And now this thing's going to be clear full of water, and it's going to just produce rubber all day long, okay, until the inventory gets full, and then it'll stop. Now, the problem that we have, though, is we haven't been able to completely automate this because of the fact that we have to have something to be able to put down these pieces of wood. And that's when a block, or an item called the block placer, comes into play. And it is this block placer. Okay, so we need a machine case. I don't even know if we're going to have enough redstone. We're not. We're going to have to go hit the mines real quick. And we need some plastic. And we need some droppers. So we're going to need some redstone immediately. So why don't we just go... what can I get rid of out of my inventory? I know my inventory's a nightmare, but that's okay. And man, we have tons down here. It's just a matter of going into the mining dimension and going down in the mines and raking up a bunch of redstone. So let's go do that together. I don't see why we can't just run down here quick. Where's my mine? Right there? Yeah. So we just need to get down low enough. We also might want to grab some coal. I thought about that earlier and I didn't do it. I should have. Okay, let's just grab some coal out of here. Okay. And remember, if you hold shift with the tiny hammer, it does the other direction. So we could go like this, and we can go like this. We should have done it the other way. And then we can go down here and I'm going to need some coal for power in that petrified generator, so we might as well just grab some quick. Okay. And there's lots more around, so it's just a matter of us taking care of business whenever we're ready for it. We don't need that much redstone. We need just a handful of pieces, and I'm betting that we're going to be able to find some pretty quick somewhere along here. There's all kinds of resources here that I didn't gather up. I guess technically I should have, but I didn't do it. Alright, we might as well just start a branch mine. Like right here. This should work. And we're just looking for some redstone. It shouldn't take too long to find some. Do we have torches? We have a couple. Let's take our shield off so we can do this deal. Yep. Alright, we just need to find maybe like one deposit of redstone is going to get the job done. Here, let's use our shovel. This will be faster. Okay. We're going to bust that out, bust that out. My lord. Don't you hate when you're trying to, like, hurry with something and then it, like, everything seems to just get in your way? Got some gold. We're going to need that. We might as well snatch up some of that gold for sure. So we can find some redstone sort of quick, fast, in a hurry. There's some redstone. Perfect. We only need a handful of pieces just to get us through this episode, and then I can do some mining off camera. It's funny how many of these emeralds are around here. Strange. Okay, let's roll out here. And we'll go back to the base, and we'll build what we need to build. This block placer. I think we have all the resources. I'm not too super worried about it. We may have to do a little bit of configuring to make sure it works the way we want to. I can't remember offhand if the block placer requires power. If it does, we're going to have to eat something. If it does require power, we're going to have to mess around with our power source. Because right now, we can only do power. A couple of you guys are asking me, especially on the Patreon server, about power options. Right now, the only power that we have available to us, at least now, is proximity-based. Right? So it has to be touching the block that we need. Okay, so let's sleep through the night before we have like mobs rolling out of all over the place and trying to kill us. Okay, you can despawn every time, you worthless wrench. Okay, so block placer. This is what we need to build. So we should have enough of this stuff. Yeah, we've got plenty there. That should give us our 4 pieces of plastic. Well, not plenty, exactly enough. Okay, and we will put that in there and let that smelt. And then we need this machine deal. Do we have things? Let's go like that. Perfect. And then we want the machine case. That means a block of redstone. Perfect. And then we should be able to make this guy. Okay. And then we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then we just need our plastic. I can't remember. I think it does require power. So we may have to like do a little bit of messing around. It's not going to be an issue. We just have to get it fixed. Okay. Block placer. Bang. Bang. Okay. Now what we want to do, if this works the way I want it to, let's put this thing down. Yeah, so it does need power. So that's, I mean, it's not a big deal. So what we're going to have to do is take this guy and break him. Like we can just go like this and break him. And then we're going to have to break this guy as well. And all we're going to do is take our block placer and stick that guy right there. No. I don't know what that thing's doing. That is not what I want it to do. Let's lay a block down right here. And we'll put this thing like that. Do I have a stone pickaxe? These hammers are cool and all, except for one small issue, which is, yeah. Okay, so block placer. So now it has power. Watch. Yeah, that's all it does. It just places a block. And if we get rid of that block, it'll place another one. Get rid of that block, it'll place another one. Like forever, right? So let's get rid of this guy. And we'll pick these guys back up. So now we can put, if we go ahead and put these guys like this in there, now we can put our fluid extractor deal back in here, like so, right? And then this guy should start pulling in latex again. And every time it gets done with this block, it's going to do what it needs to. So we're going to have to do a little bit of like a deal here. So we're going to have to go like this. Fluid extraction pipe. Where's our insert pipe? Injection pipe. Transfer pipe in between. And this thing now will dump latex in there, right? So now we've essentially got to the point where we've automated our sort of production facility. And now we just have to kind of wait around and have it make tons and tons and tons of dry rubber, right? As this is doing its deal. And as soon as it breaks this, it's going to go ahead and place another one down, and the cycle is going to continue. So now we've got automated rubber production, which was the main goal of this episode for sure. I wanted to make sure we get that done because we're going to need stacks on stacks of plastic. We might as well keep rolling forward in this episode, though, and we're going to have to build now essentially our first like actual machine that does stuff for us, because we have to address this power issue that we have, because we can't obviously just have these petrified generators like laying all over the place filled up with coal producing power, right? We don't want that to happen. We want to make sure that we've got some way to distribute power throughout our sort of network that we've got. So the next item that we need to build is a device called the slaughter factory. So it's not that difficult. We do need some iron to make it, a little bit of plastic, another one of those crazy machine cases. Do we have enough redstone? I think we're going to have enough. We need gold gear, and then we can build the mob slaughter factory. And it's exactly what it sounds like. The cool thing about it is it doesn't have to be animals. It could be literally any mob. It's sort of like a mob grinder is what it is. So let's go in here and start putting this thing together. So we're going to need a block of redstone. Bang. Right? We're going to need the rest of this. We don't have planks. Man, I'm going to have to do some heavy-duty off-camera wood grinding, that's for sure. I'm tired of running out of some of these basic resources. I'm trying to put off some of the monster gathering because obviously Industrial Foregoing comes with some tools that will allow us to automate some of these tasks. But in the meantime, we need these resources. Okay. Maybe we'll grab these guys as well. Take that out. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Now we should have enough. We should be okay. Yeah, grinding right along. We need 18, and then we can make 2 more pieces of plastic and make this thing. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's convert, let's use birch planks. Why not? We'll do that. We'll go here. We'll make this. Okay, the machine casing. And now we need gold gears, so we're going to actually go and do it this way. Take 4 of those. And then we need some, we might as well make that. And then we just need some more iron. Of course, we're getting sort of low on iron already. That's not the end of the world. Do we have enough gold, though? Yes. Okay. Gold gear's done. And then we just need our plastic. So do we have 18 of these yet? Nope, 1 more. So let's make all of the tools that we need. We need 2 axes, 2 swords. So we're going to need some more sticks. We're going to have to go over here and dump some items in here. Just, oh, I do have some more gold. Here, throw that in there. Get it smelted up. Okay. Okay, so we're going to need 2 axes. 1. Oops. 2. We're going to need 2 swords. 1. 2. And now, theoretically, we should have enough here. Yep. Okay. So we got to put this stuff into our 3x3 grid. And then we're going to take this over. And we'll take this out, put this in, take this out. Okay. You guys can go there, and you can sit there with me for a second. Okay. I'm trying to get this done before it gets to be nighttime. What time is it? We still got plenty of time, for sure. So I want to show you how this thing works. And we're sort of driving. We're sort of driving towards a solution. And, you know, normally we wouldn't be making some of these machines quite yet, but we need to make them. So let's make the mob slaughter factory. It's just like that. Okay. Now the mob slaughter factory, of course, requires power. So we can just set him like right here. That doesn't work. Let's... my resin deal was working like a dream, so I love that. Okay, let's put down a temporary block, doesn't matter what it is, like that. And then we want to set this guy here. Okay, and you can see the front of this thing has like grinder teeth on it that go like around and around and around. Let's make a little bit of a... Okay. Now the interface of this looks very similar. So we have a couple tanks. We have a fluid tank that holds liquid meat and a fluid tank that's currently empty. The other thing we have is this little snowball thing. And when you click on that, it shows you the working area of this machine, which is essentially 1 block directly in front of it. So this is where we'd have to sort of funnel mobs into our area if we wanted to grind them up. But thankfully, there's these things called range upgrades that increase... Oops. Upgrade. That increase, essentially... Oh, so what are they called? Range add-ons. So there's all these different tiers. Tier 0, 1, 2... And they're not that difficult to make. They all require some kind of plastic. So we're going to try to make tier 3. Block of coal? No, we probably can't do that. How about this guy? Block of iron. Dang it, that's expensive. Yike. Let's make a tier 2. So we do need a little bit more plastic. Let me see. Do we have... How are we doing plastic-wise? 7. We're not quite there yet. We're going to have to wait. We can make this work with this... Sort of this setup. So if we just make like a chute. Well... I think what I'm going to do... Actually, let me go... How's this guy working? Where's the bottleneck? It's going to be with latex for sure. Okay, so there's 9. So we need 8 more pieces of that stuff to be able to make our our range upgrade. Let's go ahead and have this guy cooked up. You can cook up, sir. And then we just need to get a couple more. Will this go in here? No. Okay. So we just have to wait until we get more latex, and then we can grind out the rest of this stuff. We're obviously going to need to get some wood. Let me jump off camera real quick. I'm going to grab a little bit more wood. I'm going to get the rest of this latex processed, and then I'll come back and we'll... Oh, man, it is getting to be nighttime. I mean, I sort of just want to use it with what we've got instead of going too crazy. So what I need to build is a chute. So I'm going to go like this, and then like this and this. So I'm going to try to funnel the mobs in here. And we can jump up here. Yep. Okay, perfect. So we need to find... A zombie would be perfect. And I'll show you how this crazy mob thing works, because zombies will follow you wherever. It does not impact players, by the way. You can stand in the beam. Let's turn this off. Okay. By the way, this slaughter factory will kill any mob. I don't think it'll kill the wither. I'm pretty sure. But it'll kill any passive or aggressive mob. There's a guy right over there. Hello, creeper. How are you, sir? Why don't you come with me? Creepers are not the best. Probably need to try to use a zombie, because a zombie's not going to blow up and kill us. This guy might work. Let's see what happens. I really need a range upgrade for this thing. Okay, so he was dumb enough to walk over the beam. Okay? And now, if we look inside of our slaughter thing, we have a little bit of meat juice, and we've got some pink slime. And pink slime is the material that we actually need. Now, what I need to do is I need to go and get this range upgrade done. This is going to make it kind of hard to farm these mobs if we've got such a small kill area. What I really need to do is be able to drag a bunch of mobs in here behind me and let them get owned up by the machine. And then, because I need some pink slime. So we're going to try to get that done in this episode, and then we're going to come back tomorrow and start talking about what we're going to do. Actually, we're not going to come back tomorrow. So tomorrow there will not be... Today is Friday. Tomorrow there will not be a one-man, one-mod episode. I'm going to be out of town, and I do not have time to get it recorded for you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize, but we will definitely come back and get it done. We'll start again Sunday. Sunday night will be the next episode. So today is Friday. There will not be an episode Saturday, but there will be one on Sunday. You will get a Direwolf 20 episode on Saturday morning, though, with Teddy and I. But that's it for Saturday, because I'm going to be cooking steak. Yeah. Okay, so we want to look at this Tier 2 range upgrade. We're just waiting for plastic. Is all we were doing. Yeah. Okay, let's sleep through the night. I sort of don't want to sleep through the night. No, I think I'm going to chance it, because I really want to get this range upgrade and farm some mobs if I can. Okay, this guy goes over here. We smelt that up. And then this Tier 2 range upgrade is only... It's just a piece of glass pane, which we have. Let's look around for creepers. We do not need any bad creeper guys sneaking up on us. Okay, and now we should be able to make this Tier 2 range upgrade like this. Perfect. And then this range upgrade just goes in this machine, right? Like this. And now if we turn the effective area, you see that it's a lot larger. Yeah. It's like significantly larger. I wish I had more dirt. It's usually not a thing that I have to worry about saying, but... Okay, so let's go with a creeper. Hello. And all I have to do is walk him inside the box, the kill box, and you're dead. All right, here comes a zombie. By the way, it also works for Enderman. Yep, okay. So that's working like a dream. We really need lots of mobs chasing us. Creepers are fine. I mean, literally anything is fine except for... I don't really want skeletons. Ow. Yeah, you're dead. That guy's dead. Hello, spider. Just come on. Come on and get yourself killed. That's awesome. Alright, so the cool thing about this slaughter factory is literally all it does is produces liquid meat, which we are going to revisit down the road for sure, or it produces... and it produces pink slime. And pink slime is actually the thing that we need. So we're going to have to do this sort of manually because we don't have the capability to make like a mob farm or anything as of yet. You're dead. Yep, and we just need to grind all these guys up. I wish there wasn't so many skeletons. I really need to get like a zombie train going behind me. I mean, there's all kinds of creepers and stuff around here. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Oh my goodness, there's mobs everywhere attacking us. I couldn't sprint. Don't you even... Oh my goodness, there's mobs everywhere. I just want my stuff. Ow! I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die again. Oh no! Oh dang it! Oh my goodness. We're having a... we gotta sleep through the night. We can't sleep through the night. There's mobs everywhere. There's skeletons shooting us in the head. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then where's my other gravestone? Right there. Okay. Now let's hightail it out of here. So we got all this. We finally now have a train of mobs chasing us. And they're everywhere. That's alright. Come up here. And you're going to know what's up. Look, I'm just standing here. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. So we see now we've got 300 millibuckets of pink slime and 1,500. So it's like a 5-to-1. The thing is, though, we need pink slime in a bad way. So we're going to have to keep grinding out some mobs. I mean, if they want to come in here and attack us, that's perfectly fine. We're just going to have to keep working on this. And then I'm going to try to get a bucket of it between now and the next episode. And then we're going to come back and we're going to show you exactly what pink slime is. Now, this part of this playthrough is going to be a little bit of a grind, trust me, but it is going to be well worth it. Don't think for 1 second that the work that we're doing now is not going to be well rewarded. A couple deaths here and there, whatever it takes, not a big deal. Hello, creeper. Come over here and get yourself ground up by the mob slaughter factory. Now, obviously, if you had some sort of mob spawner, mob grinder, something like that, this would excel, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, man, thank you so much for watching. We died a couple times, but we also automated our slime, or our rubber production, in 2 ways, and made the mob slaughter factory. Man, check us out. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.